In Warren, Michigan, factory workers work around the clock, assembling the quintessential American automobile, the pickup truck. The car is a symbol of American ingenuity and technological progress. Beyond that, it is a symbol of the American psyche.
There's probably not truly an American-built car anymore. That's all American.
The car industry, particularly, is a truly global industry.
There are between 750 and 900 parts per vehicle, and they truly come from all over the globe.
Materials that are coming from North America or the Far East.
In Europe,
Shelbyville, Tennessee,
China and Russia,
India, or the Eastern Bloc countries.
just where the components come from doesn't really matter. The profit and the direction comes from someplace else.
Consumers often do not appreciate how much their lifestyle depends on global networks of goods and services. Trade balance, domestic content, offshoring, outsourcing. What do these things mean to the average American?
You got to compete with like Mexico and stuff like that. I understand that part, but I just hate it's happening to us. Everybody's competing with everybody.
By looking at one vehicle, the Dodge Ram pickup, and tracing the origins of its component parts from all over the world, a symbol of the world economy appears, and it's in your garage.
Yes, I like very much my job. Nice, good salary and good job. Nalla company in offices, nalla friends, nalla 17 years in Sundam business.
This is Boniface. It takes him 20 minutes on his motorcycle to get to Sundram's plant in central Chennai. Boniface is one of 44 employees who cover 2 shifts. He finished an associate's degree and a technical course to become an electrician, and now manufactures and packages radiator caps for shipment all over the world.
Got married the first time I came down at Modine. I've been down in this area ever since, so I like it. January will be 28 years. Half my life, I think.
This is Teresa. It takes her a half hour to drive from her suburban home to Modine Radiator in Clinton, Tennessee. She assembles radiators using caps sent to her from Boniface. Both Teresa and Boniface are 2 of the many links in the global supply chain. A supply chain is a sequence of companies that transform goods one step at a time. The end products then make their way to the auto manufacturers themselves. One of Sundram's suppliers, Burke Limited, is located in England. Burke supplies Sundram with parts for a radiator cap for a Modine radiator that will eventually end up in the Dodge Ram pickup, assembled and sold in North America.
Sundram have been a customer of ours for about 15 years. We make the springs and parts and washers that go to form the radiator caps, and we perhaps supply them 2.5 to 3 million parts every month.
This is Brian, the CEO of Burke Limited. He came to the company as a general manager in 1976 and bought the company in 1998.
I think we fit about 40% of the world cars on certain types of switches and blades, which is quite something. We supply the majority of the car industries in Europe, several in the United States, but not as a first-tier supplier, always as a second-tier supplier.
Depending on the product, there are many tiers in the supply chain. The final tier in the chain is the original equipment manufacturer, or OEM. In the automotive world, the OEM is the automaker, such as Honda or Chrysler. For the Dodge Ram radiator cap, there are as many as 5 tier suppliers. Burke, who gets its rolled steel from ThyssenKrupp in Germany, is a Tier 3 supplier in the radiator cap supply chain. Here, a Burke technician installs the press tool and monitors the quality of a new batch of steel valves bound for Sundrum. A couple hours' drive from Burke in Corsham is Precision Cut Rubber, or PCR. PCR manufactures rubber washers and seals. They, like Burke, are a holdover supplier for Sundrum's radiator caps from when they were made by AC Delco years earlier.